Chief FinTech Innovation Officer and Information and Cybersecurity Researcher. He has over 20 plus years of working experience in the information technology and cybersecurity. He's pursuing his PhD in Information and Cybersecurity and Resilience. He has completed his Master's in Computer Application. He has completed his PG Diploma in Cyber Laws, ISO 27001 Lead Auditor, Certified Information Security Analyst, Certified in Artificial Intelligence and Digital Transformations from IIM Bangalore, Certified in Information Security Education from IIT Guwahati. He has published 10 plus research papers and books on information and cybersecurity and solution. Papers presented in Singapore, Malaysia, UAE, and various universities and forums in India on information systems and security. He is a member of various cybersecurity, Ministry of IT, Ministry of Finance, National Cybersecurity. I welcome you, sir. I request you to please continue with the session. Thank you.
In my sessions, most of the time, what I will do is that we'll have practical sessions. Okay. So before that, I'm not talking myself. I would like to have interactive way. Okay. So few times I'll ask questions, or we'll have some interaction with that. Okay. So to start with, I want to understand 5. You should have to write 5 viruses or ransomwares. I want to get from you. You should have to write that in your notebook. 5 viruses or ransomwares. 5 viruses or ransomwares. Please. Then I'll start according to that only. Once we finish that task, then I'll go to the next one. 5 viruses or ransomwares. Should I have to write 5 viruses and ransomwares? Many are from cybersecurity only, no? That's what I'm asking you. Straight for direct question. 5 viruses and ransomwares. What's your return? Trojan. Okay. Next. WannaCry. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Other than that, at least 5 we are in the cybersecurity. But yeah, WannaCry. Okay. Second question. Try to write 5 different types of file formats. Different file formats. 5 different file formats. There is a logic behind that. That's what I'll teach you afterwards. 5 different file formats. 5 different file formats. If you do not know how you're going to detect whether it's a virus or a good file or a bad file, how you're going to detect about it? Doc. Okay, doc1. CSV, PDF, .exe, SS shell programming, DLL files. Okay. Okay. In this now, so another one. What is AI? What is AI? So first we discussed about viruses and ransomware. Second one. Next, file formats. we discussed. Okay, you only given. Now I'm asking about what is meant by AI. Means
It's basically the simulation of human brains. So basically, how a human learns, basically learning model.
okay. Anybody from the faculty side? AI.
Think like a human. Think like a human.
Only thinking.
Rationally. Behavior.
Okay. Try to understand the language. Let us say tomorrow I am writing a program or a thing. I want to identify. I am giving it even something to you. Identify which is a virus file. Identify some virus files. So what are the different extensions are possible? Okay. So whether what I'll do as a manual thing, I'll check what are the different file formats are there. Any malicious code in that, I'm going to identify or not. Any destroyable thing is there. Okay. So in these all PDF or XML or DLL or exe any files, in that any malicious activity is there or not, I'm going to check. Can you check that manually? Can you check that manually? No? Yes or no? What is this SCST? SAST? SAST? DevSecApps. In DevSecApps, SAST, static coding analysis. So if you write some coding in C, C++, Java, anything, buffer overflows, exception handlings, array out of bound, all these are some kind of issues will be there or not. Okay. So when you are able to find with the SAST, the static coding analysis, okay. So instead of using my manual thing, Selenium or kind of thing, I am going to use AI for it. So whatever I am doing manually, now I am using some kind of automated thing. So simply, mimicking my activity, simply, very simple. So whatever I am doing manually, I have given that task. I've trained the model. I've trained the system to do this activity. Isn't it or not? Got it now? So in this now, why people are behind this one using this one? DT, digital transformation. What is meant by digital transformation? Digital transformation. What is meant by digital transformation? Everybody in the world behind this one only. You take Infosys, you take Finacle, you take Oracle, anybody. Every delta also has the computing power. There, we are stopping these other deltas. Here, only either on stage or off stage. Understood now? Why quantum computing is very powerful. At every stage, we have the qubits. Here, we are calling is a bits. Here, every next delta is a qubit. So that's where how you want to maximize the computing power. Their computing power in the CPUs or everywhere is only on and off. Okay? Here, simple regulator. So how much I want, I can make it out or not. To reach my maximum stage. Here my minimum stage is 0 or 1. In earlier one, either 0 or 1. But here, 0 to 1. Got it now? So that's why every brute force algorithms, every computing, every CPUs, you take any gates and everywhere that has been used. That's why a lot of research is happening. Only 12 to 15 startups are there in India now. 12 to 15. If somebody want to start something on this, you can start working on it. So that is very, very useful in every condition, like weather forecasting, mining explorations, or raining analysis, or data analysis, or cloud computing, supercomputing, high performance computing. Very, very important now. High performance computing also, they want to utilize these quantums. Okay, so that's where how these are slowly moving one state to other state. That is a transformation. So where we are using any of the technology, whether mechanical technology, whether electronic or IT or any AI or data science, whatever it is, any technology. Okay, so that's why here compare digital transformation with the green revolution. Why green revolution came into the picture?
Obvious.
What is the problem statement for green revolution?
Pollutes the using the unit.
What is the problem? I am asking the problem statement of the green revolution.
Supply demand was like getting very much default.
Okay. In 60s, what happened to get the green revolution by MS Swaminathan? Food scarcity is one of the biggest problem that day. Okay. Problem statement is we are not able to get the food, ample of food. Food scarcity is the problem statement. Okay. To solve that problem, so different solutions came into the picture. What are the solutions? High yielding seeds, irrigation. That's why dam came to the picture. Irrigation, mechanization. Okay, so these are the various reasons. That's why the normal cultivation has been transformed using all these things to solve the problem of the starvation, the scarcity of the food. Okay, with that now yielding has been increased or not? Okay, so that's why transformation happened there in the form of hybrid seeds, etc., etc. Why I have taken these that now when you're working with any of the computing technologies, now we should have to think what kind of new irrigation systems we can get into the picture. Example, now hundreds of dams are there in India, isn't it or not? And from that, now we are extracting power, water, and the irrigation of using that water, we are doing a lot of agriculture also. Now think data science over there. Think of quantum computing. Till now we are thinking only how to work with the IBM, how to work with the other countries' one. Now we should have to think how to solve few problem areas. That is where our things in the knowledge systems only. Now what we are doing is we are learning only technologies, isn't it? Always our BTechs, our education system is giving only technology, technology, technology. Okay, but what is the value of this technology? What is the value of the technology?
It can produce some benefit to the society.
Okay, I'll put the same question in different way. Income tax department is there, na? How much income tax we are going to collect every year? How much income tax we are going to collect every year? Let us consider 1 lakh crores. Okay, 1 lakh crores from 6 crore people who is giving the income tax. Okay, so data science is there. Okay, technology also they are using, implemented by Infosys. Okay, do you know how much they have been paid for it? What is the value of the project for the Infosys? Three years, 1,500 crores. 3 years, 1,500 crores. Mean to say how much per year? So how much government is earning out of it? 500 crores per Infosys to implement this project. But who is the business owner? Income tax department. Okay? How much they are earning? 1 lakh crores. Where entire technology platform has been built. Where is the power now? Where is the value of the technology? Value of the technology. And where is the gap now? Entire, now when you are doing any technology part, what is missing is the domain knowledge or problem solving of the things. So that's what I am asking about the finding different file extensions or file types. So when I am understanding where is the virus in this, okay, now I should have to think what is virus, what kind of issues are there. The technology itself. In the technology, if I written something, tomorrow somebody is coming and giving that, there is a gap. Isn't it or not? Somebody has been written good, excellent coding or excellent package or library or quantum or full stack, etc., etc. Okay. Next researcher is coming and finding some loopholes or not. In any research paper, if you look at the abstract, you'll find what I am solving, what is the further scope. They'll say further scope or not. I am not consider these points. So that's where the hackers and other people are coming into the picture. They know this is a gap. So that gap they are exploiting. Every next researcher will exploit the old problem. Every next researcher. So here, this is in the knowledge system only. I am talking the knowledge part only as of now. Now, same knowledge system, if I want to implement, earlier it is used to take 10 to 15 years. Whatever I have written research paper today, or new knowledge system today, the implementation used to take 10 to 15 years. Example is today AI, 20 years back only we have studied, done lot of experiments on that 20 years back. Now those implementation came into the pictures. At that time knowledge system, today implementable object. Okay. So once I implemented this one, here I am able to find lot of coding level issues, implementation level issues, knowledge gaps or not. Okay. So these are becoming new startups always. New startups in all the areas, operational level, business level, or technology level, or core technology level also. Core technology level. So to write any program, what you are using for now today? Editors? Which editors you are using? IDEs? Okay. So earlier, notepads, then edit plus Eclipse. So like this, those people also improving their capabilities or not. Earlier only compilation capacity, the next execution capacity. Now all together. Earlier database in one place and application part in some place, and all should be integrated with some middleware technology. Can you write 3 middleware names? middleware names. Please check it once. It's a very, very important one. What is middleware? 3 middleware names. Please check it. Please check it once. 3 middleware names. Have you heard it? Middleware? What is middleware? Three middleware names. Yes, ma'am. What is the name of the middleware? What is the functionality of it? That is also some kind of coding or not? Apache, Tomcat, WebSphere.
For example.
If you take anything, finally to pass through middleware only. Should we do today you are taking edge computing or fog computing, everything should pass through middleware only. So edge level we are using, earlier we used to use browsers. Today we are using mobile apps as well as the sensors. Isn't it? So to sense the data, sense the various things from the device, whatever I am using, and the actuators, and sending to my middleware. From there only it is going to my databases and other places. So the remaining, the fundamentals are there. The jargons are changing. That's all. Jargons are changing. Earlier we used to have queues, MQ. Queue mechanism is there. Now Kafka is taking place. So it is taking the data and pushing to the different nodes, whatever nodes are there. So here that's why every layer, if you look at every layer of the things in your OSI also, in your OSI. So what is the activity of each and every functionality of each layer? Let us take, I have taken application layer. So what are the chances are there? How the attack is happening? How the function is taking place? How the function is taking place? Similarly, presentation layer, what are the attacks are possible? Like injection attacks, file inclusion attacks, and cross-site scripting, etc. Similarly, if you go and handle your session handling. So, okay. So there, what kind of session hijacking is happening? Morning Alice and bees. So how the session hijack is happening using OWASP techniques. OWASP top 10. Open Web Application Security Project top 10. So then here it is going to give you file injection, cross-site scripting, request forgery also. Whatever people are earlier, people used to do forgery or not? Manually. If somebody signs it's been forged and even the number if it is not, in most of the e-governance project what they'll do is not approved. That's more than enough for me. Not approved. So slowly not approved. Tampering. Forgery or not? Not only signature, is a forgery or not? So noted. Okay, not approved, not approved. That's why blockchain came into the picture to solve this one. Blockchain to avoid the tampering of anything. That's why Alice and Bob in between came. Somebody came and done this kind of change. So to detect the text modification and all other things, we should have to have IAM protocol. IAM identity and access management. What are our different identities and access management?
Credentials.
What are the different credentials we are using as an individual now?
Facial credentials, biometric credentials.
Biometric, that's why attendance biometric integrated with Aadhaar. In ration shop also, if you go and check it, your biometric authentication, then only they'll give you the ration. Even your scholarships, your attendance, your mobile apps also integrated with that. Okay, face recognition systems. So now everything is your identity. Your biometric also your identity. Your roll number is also your identity. Your phone number is also your identity. Aadhaar number is also your identity. All these are PIIs. Write the word PII. 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 Personally identifiable information. Personally identifiable information as per the Information Technology Act 2000 and 2008. There is an act for it. This has been recognized as a evidence in case of any crime or if you are misusing as per Information Technology Act 2000 and 2008. Punishable. Okay, so that's why if anybody misusing your identities, they will be punishable as per the IT Act. So your PIs are various PIs are there. Your name, your phone number, your date of birth, your social media account, your Aadhaar account, your PAN number, your Gmail account. All these are various PIs. Okay, so now what cyber criminals are doing that cyber criminals will come to the cyber criminals now. That's why every day you are observing lot of OTP. You give me your OTP or for updating your KYC. All different crimes they are doing or not. So here your all identities, PAN, UID, etc. Now we should have to identify which using AI. Now that's why AI adaptability. Adapt the AI to identify and secure your identities to access any of the applications. That's why application. Like you are using Grow or Zerora or your college application or Swayam application. Any of the application, all are having this only or not? Your identity. So once this has been authenticated and authorized, then only it is giving access to this application. So there various products also has been developed. Various products like Okta, SSO, AD. So these are the various products for it. So now as a engineer tomorrow, we should have to think how to build products and services. This is the nothing but problem solving. Take some problems, build a product or service. Even IBM's, HP's, all are doing the same way. They are identifying hundreds of the problems in one domain, select the domain and solve the problem. Slowly, it is going to enhances. That's why I started here also. Traffic signal is my problem. Managing the traffic. I used extended my solution till now. Okay. Similarly, here also, every stage you should have to think which domain problem I am going to solve it. Not only technology. Till now we are talking only technology. Now we should have to think which domain problem I want to solve. There is a finance, banking, insurance, e-governance. Which problem I am going to solve with using my technology. That's what now we should have to mind. Even when you go to any of the industry, they are doing same way. They've created core banking system. Okay, core banking using a lot of technologies, full stack, soft stacks, all stack they are using. But finally, whose problem they are solving? All banks' problem or not? Okay, so they are mapped to the banking domain. Okay, that's why Infosys or TCS or Oracle, if you look at their portfolio revenue is more than 35% from the BFSI industry only. BFSI industry only. The technology has been used to solve this one, as we've seen in case of income tax. Okay, so maybe as a student, you should have to think in which domain I'm going to solve the problems. Whether it is agriculture, whether it is space, whether it is roads, whether it is electric vehicles. The next era is that one only. I'm going to solve EVs problems. A lot of problems are there. The EV using AI, ML, blockchain, cyber security. So EV, now I want to solve best storage systems because electric generation is happening. How I am going to store that one? Maximum. That's why you look at the BYD and other vehicles today. Even Tesla last week launched, na? The capacity of the vehicle to drive to any of the places 4 to 500 kilometers, isn't it? Now afterwards, how the battery static technology and the privacy also they are losing. So privacy is not there. And tomorrow a new thing is coming up like GNSS. Have you heard the word GNSS? GNSS. Anybody? GNSS. Can you search on it? GNSS once. Very, very important for your future. GNSS. GNSS. What is GNSS? Where I can use this one? Where I can use this global navigation system? Global navigation system. How I can use, where I can use, what are the functionalities of it? GPS, okay? Today, entire world, let us take India only, all roads are enabled with toll gates or not? Toll gates. Do you know what is the income from the toll gates in every year? I talk only two angles. One is revenue, second one is employment or employable things. Everybody's goal is finally these two only. You take any technology. If they say any good stories, all stories for these two only. So my aim is how to increase government revenue, how to get the employability for the people. These are two things. Every education, every wherever you go, these two things only. Okay. So here toll gates. So what is the revenue of toll gates? Every year more than around 1 lakh crores now. Every year, all toll gates in India, revenue is 1 lakh crores. Okay. So these are using physical toll gates now. It has a lot of physical toll gates or not? Physical toll gates. Okay. In physical toll gates also it is taking 3 to 5 seconds. Very, very costly. Do you know how much cost it is? 3 to 5 seconds waiting period. A toll gate cost Cost of the fuel you can imagine. That's why data analytics, data analysis and data analytics. Okay, so once I got the seconds of it, and in between lot of loose couples also there. Mean to say that few people are going very long, no issue. Few people are very short. You also felt like that only, na? I am using only half of the road, but I am paying 100 rupees. So those kind of things are there or not? So for that only, now government of India, what it is done is that digital roads has been built. Digital roads. Mean to say that every road has been captured. Earlier one project was half of the road sensors. Every half in between the road, lot of sensors are there to capture the vehicle. Okay? So it is very costly, that's why they thought and changed to GNS, a Global Navigation Satellite System. And here, if I started some vehicle, every vehicle will have one set-top box, like black box in flights. Okay, so it is connected with the bank account, SMS, and routing, and which has been monitored using various technologies. While he is driving, where he started, where he got down on the road. Based on that, it is going to calculate. So if you build that kind of products, now there's a lot of demand for this. Now physical roads, no tolls, physical roads, digital roads, now calculating toll out of it. So that's what is going to happen with the GNS. So in GNSS, it is going to capture your map, location, coordinates, your vehicle, where you started, how many kilometers you drove, then calculated function. These are the functions in that. Then finally, when you stop and set aside, it is going to calculate the value of it. That's why the 3000 concept recently came now. 3000 rupees per annum. Per annum is that only. See, we are following very small problems only, but the value of it you should have to understand. And which domain you are applying it. Okay? So that's why I also solved, fortunately, I am one of the architect for UPI. You are using UPI, na? So I am part of it. See, there, when we are designing that one, Nandan Nilekani and Narayan Murthy given only one task to us. They are the backbone of it. Okay, they are the advisors at the time. What they told is, we want to see everybody in the country, whenever they want to send money to their house, especially Bombay case, if they are given case in the Mumbai, they are working like anything, but they are not able to send their money to their village. That's why the given statement. Anywhere, anytime payment. Are we able to do it or not? Anywhere, anytime, including vegetable beggar also no started. Using QR code or not? Okay. So like I started the project with only one switch, the ATMs. Started with ATMs. First, any ATM you go. You can go to any ATM or not. Okay. So go to any ATM, that way we are able to build more than 2.5 lakh ATMs in India. So everybody who is having accounts, they are able to go to the ATM center and able to get it. So that's why ATM. So that is not sufficient, we thought of it. So next, what we should have to do in secure way again. In secure way. And reduced cost. So all this should come into the picture. So that's why platforms are coming into the picture. Platforms are coming or not? Paytm is a platform or not? Okay. Have you heard new platforms like Trades? Have you heard of it? TREDS. TREDS Trades. Have you heard of it? Write these words. You are going to work in future on these technologies only. TREDS. Write that. Trades. AA. Account aggregator. Account aggregator. Account aggregator. Trades. Account aggregator. ONDC. ONDC. Open network digital commerce. Like Flipkart and Amazon, the government owned platform, open network digital commerce. Okay, here I'll ask one question. How many of you are having ATM cards? Everybody. UPI? Okay. How many of you are having health cards? Health cards.
It should be corporate.
Any in India. Do you know there is a excellent system with health cards, fraud analytics, health management system with IoT, and QR code is also there, similar to UPI. That also works. You can book an appointment with that. Have you heard that system name? Not only government, every hospital now, even private the patient that is called EHR. You can write one of the PA is EHR also. E health record. EHR. EHR. E-health record. So entire your health information will be stored in that. That card name is ABBA card. You can write the word. ABBA, Ayushman Bharat Health Account. Like your Aadhaar, it is also another account. Ayushman Bharat Health Account. Okay, so we'll see that few things. Till now we discussed few points. Now we see how these kind of activities will be secured. Files we have seen, systems we have seen, some platforms we have discussed. Now how these are secured? How these will be secured in a real-time way? How we are getting full-fledged authentication, authorization, and all your cybersecurity concept like CIA. There in CIA is there or not? What is CIA? See, what is it? So how are you going to get the confidentiality of it? How are you going to get the confidentiality? Confidentiality is the concept, okay? So how you are going to get the confidentiality of your patient record? Your EHR we are saying, or you're saying your PIN number. How are you going to get the confidentiality for it?
By restricting the access.
What is the meaning of confidentiality? So whoever required data, authorized person, for them we should have to give the proper data, isn't it? Okay. Let us see now. I want to see few data. Okay. So I am having my account number, PIN number. Okay. So for the PIN number, I am having my credentials. So I am able to see my statements. I am able to transfer using phone pay, Google Pay, all these things I am able to do using my credentials, whatever I am having. The confidential data, whatever I am having, my private key and the public key. The public key is the number what is I am using, and my private key, whichever I am having with me. So both are digested together, and it is given to my core banking system. So based on that, it is going to display what is my statement, whatever I'm having, balance, etc., etc. So based on that only, I'm going to send it or not. Okay, that's why see confidentiality. Okay, so how it is working, how I'm going to avoid few things from it. How many of you know total virus? Virus total? What is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of it?
You can check virus. Virus.
Okay. What is the other uses? What is the engine behind it? What is the engine behind it? Virus total is the application. Fine.
Some common vulnerabilities or common programming.
Okay. Common programming. So what else? Only that? So here, that's why given, if I given file or URL or any search or even hexadecimal code or digested message. Okay, using my YARA rules, write the word YARA. If you go down, you'll find the YARA rules. Get another rule book, you'll have the same YARA. Using this YARA rules, that's what we discussed, the manual way, how a malicious code in the file which is damaging my identity or my system or etc. Those kind of rules are here. So those rules has been automated using Python and DLLs and etc. etc. It is identifying, classifying, and giving me the result whether it is damaged or not, or it is having any phishing kind of thing or not. So that has been used by the YARA rules. So that's why if you go and look at, we'll take a few viruses. Where I can find viruses? Where I can find the virus?
Yep. Crack the software.
Very slowly. You're able to see in our WhatsApps, in our Facebooks, Instas, lot of links we are going to get it or not. Okay, so lot of links we are going to get it. From these, I want to take one of these link. Okay, so I'll take the link. Okay, I am taking this into my URL. I would like to check is there any virus in it or not. Is giving some scoring or not? 3 security. Security vendors flag this URL malicious. Okay, if you go and check it here, you will find protein types are detected, web types are detected, Casper types are detected. This is a phishing one. Somebody is trying to phish us using this link. And all these are 64 antivirus products which we are using in our day-to-day activities. Casper Sky, Securite, all these are the products which are having the capacity to detect if something malicious in the URL or not. So this is number one, how it has been detected and giving the scoring. Okay. Second one, for this only lot of concepts and other things will be given using phishing theories. Okay. Once that has been done, this has been detected using AI mechanism also. The whatever concepts has been given, files, folders, malicious activity, exploitations. Based on that, this has been detected and categorized, classified as the phishing. That's where in supervised learning and unsupervised learning, the difference is. So here in supervised learning, what you are giving is labeling you are doing or not. How many of you know supervised learning? Is nothing but we are training that system using labels or not. Dog is dog. You are given image of dog and detecting. So like this, all labels are given. That's why files also. doc, txt, dll, all labels are given or not. So now in that in that file, normal text should be there, but some kind of malicious phishing, which is try to get to our identity. So that kind of things we are categorized. We are trained my system as a phishing one. So that's why adapting AI for cybersecurity using Yara rules. Okay, that's why it is able to detect. Detection happened or not? Okay, so once this has been detected as flagged as the phishing and malicious, etc. Okay, so if you go and see deep into that one, so here how these web has been taken and force point threat seeker is search engine portals and where it has been submitted, how the thing has been taken and which IP it is running, and where it is taking our data, and what is the encryption algorithm has been used. This is the encryption algorithm used there. SHA-256. Okay, so once that has been done, so how the SVC and encoding has been happened and sent to different places, and finally redirecting to my other place, redirecting chain. So once I got the information, how the money has been changed to different locations. Once people stole my data, they are storing into different directions or not redirecting. That's why juicy jacking. Juicy jacking. They are sending in emails, and once you click on it, it is taking our data to different locations or not. So that's what happening with this kind of algorithm. That's why here cybersecurity, AI, and all vulnerability things has been checked. Similarly, in the file cases also different. If you take in some files, it is also going to detect about that kind of files. Okay.
I have a doubt. Why other of the other antivirus organizations have not declared this file as a malicious file?
They are not able to update that one.
The database is not updated. Their database.
New signatures have been not updated because every time the people are creating new things, the antivirus also should update themselves.
Is there not any compliance that as soon as any particular virus comes in existence, comes into the database is still updated?
That's what I. So that is a new system called zero-day attacks. Zero-day attacks and ZTA network, ZTA architecture, zero architecture network. They are taking into the consideration. If something is coming first, all these are research products only. So once they are done, they tested and hardening in one sandbox. So once they clear, how fast they are doing also, that is important. So for them only it is detected. And these people are slowly doing in other places. So that's why they are not able to detect. That's where people identities are compromised. That's why when you're selecting some antivirus product or firewall product, these are the dependencies.
In fact, if any of the attacker can take the privilege of the system, they can can know that the user of this particular antivirus is not updated with the database.
Yes, the regular agents are there. The agent is going to detect and give you the things. I'll show one of the area how these people are detecting also. They have their own. You are studying about Corva, RMI and Corva. In Java earlier was there RMIs and Corvas. Those are now changed to WSDLs, Web Service Description Language and APIs. So remote method invocation. So remote method invocation is nothing but agent in the product. So that agent will send the data to the dashboards. That's why the command and control centers are working. C2s are there, command and control centers. Even Google product is there na, for mobile apps. Mobile apps. How that is updated?
Security patches.
Let us check. I have I'm having my mobile app, okay? And earlier version I have stored there. So next I have given update. It is updating or not? So signature updates. So based on my version, it is updating using my agent. So internal agent engine, please. Internal agents are there which is going to update it. Sends to different people. Based on that only.
It's a BITS BITS service.
Yes, yes.
Intelligent transfer service.
Yes, I'll show you that one. So that is there. In one of the threat map, I'll show how these things are happening. So if you look at here, you'll find various threat maps, threats, real-time threats, which has been sent from the product agent, and all these are various parts of it. Real-time one. Today, how many attacks are happening now? Present second, how many attacks are happening? What can malware related web IDS, vulnerabilities, Kaspersky, botnets, ransomwares, how many are happening today? Every solution has its own agents in our boxes. That's why even if you look at your mobile, everything has been tracked or not. Based on that only, we are able to get the advertises. You are getting a lot of advertises or not. There are sniffers are there in that. So sniffing our words based on that. Google content based and content based algorithm is there. So they are routing using content based routing algorithm. Context based and content based routing algorithms are there. Using that, it has been rendered in your UI.
So these searches are real time.
Yes, yes. I'll show a few more also. You'll see here real time how the antivirus has been detected and how it is throwing. See here, infecting URL, Japan mail. Do not ASCII, don't ASCII. Open SSL, PDF, Mozilla, NTP server. All attacks are happening. So from which place to which place, how it's happening, and what are the different extension files and other things. Even Microsoft product.
These are getting updated in the real time.
The real time one.
Right now, these attacks are going on.
Yes, present second. So how the attacks are taking place on kernel, Zebra, Linux, every place, how the attacks are happening, and which IP and from which location, and which are the industries they have taken to the country. The target countries are these. Okay, if you look at the target countries and target industries, these are the industries that take into consideration. And finally, top malwares are these are top malwares. Present second, these are the attacks are happening. All Linux cross-scripting, all you can see Mac web server. So that's what we discussed here. Malicious, OS level, mobile level, firewall level, at every level what kind of attacks are happening. HTTP level, FTP level.
These are point to point.
Yes, yes. Even I'll show more also how the attacks are taking place. So that's why both the technology level, domain level, we should be careful. So another one, Radware product. This product has been developed to detect the various vulnerabilities web attacks, DDoS attacks, intruder attacks, scanners, anonymizers. Okay. Here, more deep into the thing is that not only that, here you can see countries and network level what kind of attacks are happening. So whatever protocols we are studying, here attacks are happening. Network level. TCP flooding algorithm, DNS flooding attacks, Burns law attacks, UDP, ICMP attacks. These are happening. Next one, these are at network level. Okay. Next one is application violations. So application level like injections, all SQL and other injections, exploitations happening, access violation. That's why identity and access management are taken. So top 24% attacks based on the access only, identity and access management, and data theft from your systems, mobile. Then cross-site scripting using cross-site scripting. These are the application level. Next one is port level. That's why securing port is very, very important.
One question.
Yeah.
Who is reporting these attacks and to whom these attacks have been reported?
Their product level, because these are the product sellers. So they are taking into their dashboard and they are supporting their clients.
If these attacks have been identified, why not there are companies who are finding a solution to stop these attacks in that case?
They're stopping. That's why for they who are taken service from them, for their clients, they are giving the solution.
Isn't it then only their product based something like that?
Product based on, because they want to sell their products.
If it's giving something like this, the graph, how do we say that it is genuinely what
Then because the International Security Association is there. Because every country has their own sets, computer emergency response
how
teams.
they are identifying this?
They have their own IPs for that. Based on these manual detections and anomalies and other things, they're able to detect it. Bad traffic, good traffic, so dark web traffic, so how they're taken, how they're entering. So based on that, they're able to find it out. Okay. So that's why the web attackers, all these are words, whatever you're learning, those are in the real time now. Okay. So that's why when you're opening any port, what is the database port? Database port number. Web port number 443. FTP port number
21.
21, 22. Okay. So like this, when you go to any organization or in your system also, you should have to check which are the ports open. So their level also they are scanning and exploiting based on that. Because it is enabling service or not. From there they are entering and reverse invoking they are doing.
So does vulnerable port means that particular port number has been included in the script that is going to attack the socket after building a fake socket on that particular system using the port number?
Here two things. First level is you do not know that port is open. Second, open. So that's why somebody is monitoring and using that port instead of you. Okay. One property. Second one is you open but not secured it. Third level, open and running lot of data on it, you are not monitoring it.
Securing it means like how to protect
Which traffic you are controlling, for whom you have opened that port. What is the source and the destination of it?
We can define it via the virus.
Yes, all the services are there. When you open in a firewall or your L2 switch or L3 switch, that will be mentioned. These bidirectional blocklisting, whitelisting, they'll call it na? That one. So which are the blocklisted, which are the controlled. And if you open all ports now and you're not using that, that's where major threat will come into the picture. Okay? Clear? Okay. I will do one exercise from your side only. Can you open your mobile? Browser also? Browser? Browser? Okay. There open my account dot google.com. My account dot google.com. My account dot google.com. You got it? Have you ever seen this one? If you go and check over there, entire thing about you will be there. How many mobiles are used? How many third-party apps you are using? If you lost your mobile, what are the places you have been visited? What are the transactions you have done? Everything will be stored over there. So, if I compromise your mobile, can I get all this data or not? So that's why always you should have to check your data and privacy tab over there. You can check your data and privacy over there. Data and privacy tab. So there also it has been implemented in the application level now. Till now we discussed concepts. Now these people are implemented how the privacy is being taken. Mean to say that what are the websites you have watched or opened, apps and websites, and what are the YouTube videos you have been seeing. Based on that only, AI engine is taking your history from here. Okay, then it is rendering recommend this video. You'll get next video or not. There also AI. Based on your history here, it is pushed to AI. Then it is suggesting next video to watch. Very, very simple or not? So it is used in advertising mechanisms, a lot of advertising mechanisms. Okay. Similarly, if you are watching some negative or suicidal related kind of thing, so using these, now we are also started a new project. Your suicidal attempt related sense also we are able to find it out. So people who want to suicide, their tendency is watching some kind of negative videos, all the things they'll do it or not. Text also they'll do it. So based on that, AI will recognize, then it is connect to your SYS or your counselor or kind of thing also has been built. Especially examination season, intermediate examination season after getting the results, this application has been given to the students to assess themselves to avoid the suicidal attempts. The app name is called Mano Darpan. You can write that. Mano Darpan. Mano Darpan is an app we have been launched to assess the psychological moments of the people. So like this history has been used to secure the people. Okay. For that we can take the API. That API has been consumed and connected to the app and gives results also. Even which are the places you have been visited also you can capture. Based on that, your location based advertise will come. Which product where you are going to get also you're going to get it. So if you go and you visited few places, there is going to store your photographs and other things. Based on that, advertise also going to get on your mobile. So that is also rendered over there. So like this, your health related also. See your personal information how it's going. You are using Fitbits, okay, and your health has been tracked. According to that, it is going to suggest medicines also. Your doctor also has been suggested using AI algorithm over there. So that's why when you are registering some devices, so it is capturing your data and displays the required action on it. Okay. So next one, your profile. So even if you lost the money, they are also taking from here and finding where you lost. Even which are the devices you are using? What are the devices you are using? In where you are using also it's going to give you. This is very, very important. Sometimes we logged in some place, but we won't come out. So that devices also will give you here. See, 27 minutes I have been logged here. So one more session is running here. Another session on 10th May in another place. So like this, I am able to find my device, where my device has been used. So this is very, very important. Whether your mobile hacked or not, you can find it out from here. How many devices you have? Can you check it? You can check in your mobile also. How many devices you logged in and not logged out? Attached devices in your lab or in some place you logged in and logged out. Now, so that also displays here. This activity is called cyber hygiene in cybersecurity. Cyber hygiene. Cyber hygiene. Okay. Which are the sessions you have been logged in but not logged out also can be seen here. Your old mobiles or somebody else also logged in and watching you, spying you also can get from here. Okay. So this is about your my device activity. See how these are coming because of that. That kind of things are there. They are aggregating here. So all products, even Android also tracking you. So from Android, whatever things are there, that has been showed like this. Okay. So another one I'll show. Do you know why we should not use Windows XP and 7 missions? What are the vulnerabilities? Why we should not use? That is also one of the cyber security compromise. Why we should not use XP 7 up to 8? Any missions are there in your college? 7 XP or 8 missions. Why we should not use this one? Why? Any idea? Are you able to see this one? How many Windows missions are there? I'm able to see 10 also now because they are not updated. Okay, see here how I'm going to take the process also. What are the things they are doing? Just if I'm going to click on it, I'm able to log into their system. So here I'm able to see how many requests they are sending, what are the processes are running in the system. I'm able to see their system also. So if you have some vulnerabilities or antivirus in your system, if it is not updated, the zero-day attacks like this are possible. If you are not updated your system properly or patched up, people will take your system like this onto the remote and they can start working on it. Similar to your AnyDesk and TeamViewer or there, same functionality they are using for your zero-day attacks. So that's why always you should have to have updated PCs in your network. Otherwise, it's like this. You can see here, I am able to see your process level also. So if I start compromising that, you can imagine how much damage is going to take place. Okay, so that's why you should be very, very carefully handling the systems. And when you go to corporate or any place, These are the important concepts one side, but protecting the systems is also another important thing. We can talk in hundreds of concepts, but you can see once the concept is becoming reality, if you are not given proper security controls to that, my 100 lakh crores will go like anything. That's why cyber security is becoming very, very popular. I think yesterday only one of the oldest company has been killed or not. 300 years company has been killed with only one ransomware. One virus has been exploited the entire company. 300-old company. So that is the power of it. Okay. So here in career aspect also, lot of opportunities are there. But initially you won't get it. Initially, lot of trouble. But once you have started, it goes like anything. And in that always, the cybersecurity professionals, every next 11th hour you should have to update yourself. Every 11th hour, if you are not updated yourself, you are outdated. That's all. Every 11th hour. The new concept you should have to learn, new skill you should have to learn, then implement, then goes. That is a thing you should have to do as a cybersecurity professionals. Otherwise, not only you entire your if you are working in banking, gone. If you are working in power, it's gone. If you are working in dam safety, gone. Factories, gone. Everywhere, without cybersecurity, nothing works. And wherever electronic digital systems are there, the cybersecurity is mandate. Okay, and there is a national level institutes for it. If you want to build your career in government sector, I came to the government sector. I am a chief information security officer for the Ministry of Finance. So there are various sectors like who is securing metro rail in L&T. There is officer called CISO, Chief Information Security Officer. So telecom lines, you are enjoying your cars. So telecom also runs and all routing happens or not. So there also Idea, Airtel, everywhere CISOs are there. Okay, even aircrafts. CloudStrike, heard of it? CloudStrike. So one bug, CloudStrike, entire airline stopped or not? Airlines, complete airlines, boarding pass also given manually. So airline sector also, banking sector, power sector. Imagine the next opportunities are power sector like power grid, NTPC. All these are the places where you are going to get the government related cyber security. Everywhere the cyber security is mandate now. Even NPC, your UPI is there, na? UPI, there also CISO. And every bank also has CISO. And IS audit, security audit, these are the various things you should have to use it. So for that, you can go for the group 1 officer, group 2 officer, even IAS are the few IAS becoming the CISOs because they want to protect the defense related systems. So like this, everywhere in cyber security, lot of opportunities are there. So that's why right from the concept to delivery of the service, we should have to know end to end. Then only we can protect the system. For that, there is a specialized agency in Government of India is named as National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. You can write that one. NCIIPC. 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 National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. IIPC. NCIIPC. You can see there. Most of the time they don't display outside because one of the critical agency for India, entire all systems has been protected with the NCIPC. And another agency called CERTIN. CERTIN, have you heard of it? CERTIN. CERTIN. Computer Emergency Response Team India. Computer Emergency Response Team India. Here you will find all the bugs in the products also. If you go and check it here, see here. 13 vulnerability note, multiple vulnerabilities in Cisco ISC device. See here. In Cisco device. In arbiter file, Cisco Unified Intelligence Center, there are the issues are there. Multiple VMware products. So because of these kind of vulnerabilities, exploitations are happening. CVAC is common vulnerability scoring. Common vulnerability scoring here. If multiple vulnerabilities in Adobe PDF is there, Adobe products issues, VMware product, Microsoft products, broad credential exposure involving multiple online services. So like this, every time security alerts also there. So that's why they are giving lot of things to the people. Here also, virus, SpyMax Android malware. Recently, just June 25th, they are given it. And June 20th, Lacrodactus malware, Luma Info Stealer. So like this, every time they are finding product level vulnerabilities and given here. Here also SpyMax and France level where attacks are happening, how they are working on various things for securing the country. To build this one, we should have proper knowledge into that. And next one, CSK Center. Have you heard of it? Cyber Swachhata Kendra. Like how we are doing Swachhata. Swachh Bharat is there, na? Similarly, Cyber Swachhata. So to clean up your viruses and other things, which one to use, how to use, that given from the CDAC also. The government of India's one, to check various vulnerabilities in your PCs and other places. Actually, these are the tools you should have to start using. As a engineers, first to start using these kind of tools. Not only Kali Linux. How many are using Kali Linux? Cloud or system? Okay. Onboard?
Yes.
Onboards also there. Onboards.net. Onboards.
Temporary wall EPS will come.
Yeah, very lightweight Kali we are going to get it. Okay, so these are various tools also. So where both private sector and public sector to get into this one, these are the areas you should have to concentrate. So three government agencies. First one is the CSK, CERTIN and NCIFBC to protect the critical information infrastructure in the country. So there's a very big role to protect the railways, airlines, ticketing system, banking, all these are taken care by this only. Even clouds also. How many of you know government own cloud? What is the name? What is the government own cloud? Even few of the services for you are going to get from government cloud only. Most of you are going to get from government cloud only. Ah, yeah. Meghraj. Cloud.gov.in. You can write that one. You can use the service also. There you will find chatbots. You can build your own chatbots. Your agentic AIs. You can build from that. Cloud.gov.in. Okay. So these are the important areas we should have to think of it.
So it belongs to Ministry of
Finance. Okay. Shall we close or Any questions? So here to adaptability to concept to transformation to and government agencies where you are going to build your careers. In the research also. So based on your capabilities, you can enter into any of these fields. Okay? Any questions? Thank you. Thanks a lot.